How's it going, everyone, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Key and Malhi here. So it's the morning after the 3-2 victory at Pride Park versus Birmingham City. Going to be giving you guys your match review, ratings, all of that, rating the home fans, away fans. Started this last week against Leeds, and you guys seem to enjoy it. So once again, if you do enjoy, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe. We're on the road to 6,000 subscribers, and any help towards that would really mean a lot. And yeah, stay tuned for videos soon to come. This week is going to be jam-packed with videos because we've got midweek travel to Barnsley on Wednesday night, which should be a good game. So stay tuned for that vlog as well. So, player ratings. But before we get into that, I'm going to rate the home fans and the away fans out of 10. So, home fans, Birmingham brought 3,100, sold out the away end, so fair play. And they came in their numbers. They were very vocal. So I've given Blues a 9 out of 10. I remember when they scored their second. Obviously, I'm keeping this as unbiased as possible. So, yeah, that's why I've given them a 9. I could have easily given them a 0 or something. But, yeah, when they scored their second goal, I think it was, I don't even know, but it went top corner. You guys can check it out. I've got it on camera as well. It was mad. And then they went absolutely mental in that away end. They had about 4 or 5 pyros on them. They were chucking all the blue pyros on the pitch in the stands. They were throwing glass bottles as well in the D block next to me, and pyros. So yeah, top set of away fans. At home it's a different story. They're rubbish at home, but away they are top class. So yeah, they get a 9 out of 10 away support. Home fans, I've given us an 8 out of 10. The numbers weren't that great. The attendance was like 28,000 something, and them lot brought 3k, so that means we only had 25k there. That's pretty much just the season ticket holders. So obviously form wasn't great then. We were in the news for a bad reason. So yeah, that's maybe why it was down, but hopefully once form starts picking up, we can hit the 31, 32k that we are capable of, and that I'd love to see. The North Stand sometimes is so dead. But yeah, I'm praying that results pick up. It's better for everyone when the results pick up, especially the attendance. So yeah, 8 out of 10. Pretty good limbs when we scored, to be fair. But throughout the game, not many songs being started. But an 8 still is a solid score. And I'm hoping for some big numbers like that away at Barnsley. So, without further ado, let's get into the player rating. So, going to start off in goal, starting 11. So, Kelleroos, I've given a 7 out of 10. His handling can be improved, yes, but he's got a lot to learn. As I said in my player ratings last week, he pulled off a great save in the penalty. He guessed it right away, and he's got 2 strong hands and pushed it wide. So, fair play to him. He firmly kept us in that game. Because if it went 3-2, we would have been striving for a point. But this way, we were going forward, and we ended up with 3 points. And yeah, literally, he saved it. 5 minutes later, we go up and score. So, Kelleroos, I've given him a 7. Maybe it should be an 8 or a 9, because, yeah, he was top. But having said that, yeah, I'd probably give him an 8, because I won't give him a 9, only because corners, set pieces, again, he's not as commanding as us Derby fans would like him to be. I'm sure you lot would agree with me when I say that. But yeah, I can't really give him a low score because he firmly kept us in the game. So fair play to Kelleroos, and the only way is up for him. And then Christian Bielik, I've gone for a 7 out of 10 as well. Not really many faults in him, and you could say I need to rate the defenders very low because we conceded 2 goals in like 3 minutes, which was not good enough at all. But you know, we went 3-2 up. There was about 15 minutes to go, and we defended and defended and defended. And as Curtis Davis said in his post-match interview, if we were more on it with the ball, that could have finished 4 or 5-2. Blues were sitting so far up the pitch, and if we took our chances, it wouldn't have been 3-2. It would have been a few more. But hey, we got 3 points, and that's all that matters. So Jamie Patterson next. I've given him a 10. This guy was the game changer yesterday. Normally when we see him, he never really plays well. But I don't know, maybe it's because Tom Lawrence isn't in the team now. He's like, hang on, I need to prove myself here to Koku, to the fans. And he was top draw yesterday. So he gets a 10 out of 10. First class. He was quick on the ball. He kept shifting the momentum in our favour, kept supplying and supporting Martin and Waghorn. And Chris Martin, when no one's going to support him, he's not a good player. He's going to feel isolated. But yesterday, as Patterson did, and I hope he can keep this form up going into the next few games, going into the end of the season. But yeah, when he supports the strikers, it not only makes him a better player, but it makes the strikers a better player. It makes us convert more goals, and he was top class yesterday. I know Chris Martin got man of the match, but he was my man of the match at Leeds, so I've given it to Jamie Patterson for yesterday's game. And then next up, Martin Waghorn, 7.5. Not too bad again. Obviously, he could have been better, but not really many faults in his game yesterday. Florian Josef Zun next. Improvements, but still not good enough. Last week was a 1 or a 2. This week I've given him a 5.5. He was still very one step behind, but I really do believe that he will improve. And there was massive improvements yesterday. That goes for the whole team. We're all better. Obviously, for the past dreadful week in the news, we played our football. That was in the back of our minds. So yeah, Florian Josef gets a 5.5, but I'm sure he will improve come the next few games. And then next up, Chris Martin, I've given a 9 out of 10. Obviously getting himself a goal after like 90 seconds. So straight away, that shifts the momentum in our favour, gets the fans behind the players, and that can easily change a game, the fans in the ground. So yeah, Chris Martin gets a 9. That's 2 and 2 for the big man. And then next up, Dwayne Holmes, who again was top quality yesterday. Supplying Martin, supplying our forwards. He gets a 9.5. Could have easily been a 10. But yeah, he was, along with Patterson, the game changer in that third of the pitch. Running forward, not scared, attacking the defenders, and then feeding it through. He assisted the first goal. He ran from way far out. He's run it in. He's put the ball across. Martin's taking a touch. It looks a bit fluky, and I thought he was going to miss it, but it's ended up going in the back of the net past Campy. You love to see it. And then next up, Max Lowe, fullback. I've given a 7 out of 10. Once again, no faults. And now that Bogle is back, Max Lowe left back, Jayden Bogle right back. Obviously, Bogle might need two games to adapt, readjust. But once Bogle is 110%, our back four is going to be great. So Max Lowe gets a 7. Fine yesterday, no faults. And then next to him, captain yesterday. And I didn't see anything wrong with Curtis Davis being the captain. Midweek, after all the incidents, obviously Keogh's out, so Koku said that Huddleston was going to be captain. But then a video, I don't know what his reasons were behind it, but what I'm thinking is a video got leaked of Bennett throwing up on that in the toilets from that night or from a night before. And I think it was Huddleston that was recording it, so maybe Koku might not have liked it. I'm not entirely sure on his reasons behind it. But yeah, he gave Curtis Davis the captaincy. And Curtis Davis, big shoes to fill, and he's filled them. He was solid yesterday, so he gets a 7.5. Tom Huddleston now, I've given him a 6, but it could have easily been a 7. I thought he held it down for most of the game. Obviously, none of us played well during, like, when they scored their 2 goals. None of us were really on it. We seemed a bit like slow, like hang on a minute. And then when they got that penalty, I thought it was game over. But we dug deep, and yeah, ended up with 3 points. And then Scott Malone, 6.5. And like Huddleston, I easily could have rated him higher, but I thought yes, there weren't many faults, but he's still got a lot to improve on in the game. So Scott Malone, 6.5. Now on to the subs. So Jack Marriott, I've given a 7.5. Probably should have been an 8, really, because look, he assisted, he came on as an impact, and that's exactly what he did. He was an impact in the game. Then Bogle, I've just given him a 7.5 because it was good to see him back in a Derby shirt. And yeah, solid again, to be fair. And then the last sub was Jason Now. I've given him a 7 out of 10. Koku likes to bring him on late in the game. He's fresh legs, he's young. And yeah, he held it down as well. So, that's the team. Now, lastly, we are going to rate Philip Koku. Koku, he gets a 10 out of 10. He's had an awful week. Really sympathetic for him. But he's selected the right team, in my opinion. He's brought on good substitutions. and he's not let the news in the week affect him. And yeah, to be fair, he's just pushed them on to get 3 points. And there was a video on Derby's Twitter when the full-time whistle went. He was so relieved, like all of us, and it was really good to see. So Koku gets a 10 out of 10. Thank you all for watching. They're my player ratings. That's the review done. And stay tuned for Rams this month. Will be out tomorrow. And then the Barnsley preview will be out Tuesday. And the Barnsley vlog will be out Wednesday. So, yeah, pretty mad week coming up. And then Friday will be I think we've got Luton at home next week. Friday will be that preview. Then the matchday vlog for Luton will be on Saturday. So, a pretty mad week ahead. But I appreciate you guys all watching this. And if you have made it to the end, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, check out the Magic Sponge, link in the description, framed artwork, all of that, 10 out of 10. And thanks for watching. Take care, and have it.